go. So let's talk about the Deepwoken Civil War. A lot of people are very, you know what I'm saying, unsure or either for or completely against it. So this is the first poll right here, right? Should pin combination feature, should it be disabled in PvP? And as you guys can see, 52 to 48. Now, a lot of people would look at this and be like, bro, what the hell, bro? Why is it so split? And why did I vote to remove it even though I was at one point thinking a 200 ping? But I'll explain my reasoning in a second, right? So let's actually look at both sides real quick. The main thing it looks like, right? For people saying it should be removed, I think a lot of people on the low ping side of the community, right, are looking at this as like something that is like something that ruined PvP or makes it like very janky. And it kind of fucks up the flow of combat. It doesn't make it feel good. And a lot of people kind of liked that reliable combat that would always feel the same no matter what, right? But ping comp kind of like throws in like kind of like an RNG factor. This is the argument I would assume is pretty much most people would say is the other side. If you fight someone who's high ping, shit gets jank, it gets weird, and it's not fun. The people who want it in PvP are high ping players, probably people in Brazil, probably people in other countries, even in like Asia, just trying to fight other people in general. I would know, it's really, like if there's no one playing in like those regions like Asia or Australia at the time, they go to NA, they try and box, right? And so that's why I think it's so split between it. Now, let me tell you the reason why I voted yes. The reason why I voted yes that they should remove it is just for, in my opinion, just for PR. For PR. I think they should do it for PR because a lot of people are kind of putting every issue that they have and kind of putting it on like ping compensation. Like people are like there's a lot of things I think that aren't really ping compensation besides maybe fighting somebody in high ping. That's kind of like the only thing I could say is like a valid complaint. But a lot of the other things are actually not necessarily related to ping compensation. They kind of smoothed it out working kind of regularly in like 100, 150 ping. Yeah, PR. As in, so the community can kind of like shut up about it, right? And so that's why I think they should. And then I think eventually they should like kind of low-key reintroduce it. But just not as, what's it called? Not as big as an effect as before. But they did another poll. They did, in fact, do another poll, right? As you guys can see right here. Pretty even votes. So we'll do some more polls to get how y'all feel about it, right? And so remove ping compensation from Chime and Overworld. Remove ping compensation from only Chime and Conflict. Keep it for all PvP. Honestly, I was like, fuck it, yo. If it's like Chime versus Overworld, I think a lot of people in Chime really like that because Overworld can get laggy. Overworld can always be a little fucky, right? So in a way, everyone damn near can like kind of benefit a little bit off of like Overworld having a bit of ping compensation, in my opinion, because Overworld is generally really it can get really laggy, right? And so it's like, well, I parried that. This server's so bad, man. Fuck. You know those moments? So I was like, okay, that makes sense. Chime is generally a lot less, you know what I'm saying, right? A lot more smooth. Nothing, you don't have to worry about a bunch of people. You don't have to worry about bells. People want that smooth combat, right? That's one reason people like Chime, because they want that smooth 1v1 combat. It got interrupted. A lot of comp players complained, even a lot of regular players complained. Well, yeah, stretch res playing Roblox. It's not I don't have stretch res. It's more like for the stream. I kind of stretch it back to regular 1280 by 720 resolution, so it doesn't look odd or like part of my screen isn't cut off. So yeah, it makes PvP fair for people with bad thing. It'll be unfair if the other people dudes have better ping. I mean, the thing is, right? Like no matter what, right? It's always gonna be bad for people with bad ping, unfortunately. That's always how it's really gonna be, right? It's a little rough because it's on Roblox, and Roblox doesn't really have servers accounted for other games. And so like I get it. Don't worry, I understand, right? But like I think the issue is that even though I understand it is also like, you know what I'm saying, it's kind of like a lifeline for some people to play in regular servers, right? The fact that it's so split is, I don't think it's good. I don't think that it's good that there's like something that has the community so split on something. And so I think they need to take it out and then reintroduce it, kind of more subtly, in a way to where it's not this polarizing for the community, right? Even though I completely understand why. In my opinion, it should stay in the game, but they should remove it just for, you know what I'm saying, community, PR sake, kind of reintroduce it eventually later, and that's what I think, at least. A lot of people are also saying, like, people are, like, kind of cheesing with it. Like, they'll go into, like, people, here's the thing, people will be like, oh, like, well, they're going into, you know, these guys who are, like, South America or E are going into NA and they're cheesing with it. But, like, the point of pin compensation is to kind of bring it equal, right? You see what I mean, right? And so it's always going to feel slower because that's just kind of like a Roblox diff, man. It's like a Roblox issue, pretty much. And so that's, I think, the big thing with, what is it called? Like, pin composition is all, it's not like fucking, what's it called? Yeah, it's not like rollback netcode, bruh. It's not like that, you know what I mean, where it feels a lot smoother. It's just, it's always gonna, with pin comp on deep, it's probably always gonna feel somewhat a little fucked up, you know what I mean? So I don't know, chat, what do y'all think? What do y'all think about it? I like playing Chime too, even if I have bad ping. Childhood artist for your backup music, what songs he's singing? He's singing a song by Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Objection, the 2004 edition. And so yeah, all right, but yeah, that's why. So I kind of understand why it should be a. I'm very interested to see what else they're gonna do for this weekly, besides potentially just like removing ping comp from like Chime or whatever they plan to do. Only reason I kept playing the game was because ping comp making fights more even grounded. Yeah, again, I can understand it from the high ping perspective. Don't do Chime and complain of bad ping after 3 matches. At that point, just stop. I can't even fathom why they would remove it instead of fixing and perfecting it. Like I said, bro, I think the main reason they're doing this is just, I think it's just because PR, basically. Because it's just so many people. Like, if you just look at the poll, right? If you just look at the poll, so many people are like, what is it called, against it. And if anything, like, I think it should be more like, if it really should have stayed in PvP, it should have been like 80-20, honestly. But it's so split that the other side is winning. I just don't think it's, I think that, like, they'll say they removed it, and then, what's it called? To be honest, either way, they're gonna make, like, one side of the committee kind of unhappy anyway. But the thing is, like, at least if they remove it, they can reintroduce it more subtly and fix up the shit. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Do you listen to the Mega Man remix song you play? Or for no, I haven't. But for Deepwoken Wars, I feel like they need to make a new map or another ward event. Like what happened to the Rumbling? Yeah, that was. I mean, that was an accident, but that was really cool. Unfortunately, Chime is a competitive game mode. If you're on high ping, you probably shouldn't be playing it. Easy ways to fix this is splitting Chime into comp mode and with ping comp and a non-comp mode with ping comp and comp mode. Yo, it was good, Kiex. What's how you been, bro? Ping competition carry me to top 250. It's legit. Just let skilled players climb Chime without having to play 100 plus servers. It was good, Key. I didn't. You got top 250 with it, yo. Why am I back at my girls? Oh yeah, you remember. It's because she's gonna be leaving in a bit, so like for the weekend. So I'm just pulling up. Like I'm gonna stay with her. One more. If y'all enjoyed the video, make sure to go click on these other videos, man. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.